Grav
This is
jump
Freestar
spinning down.
Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. That's all we need. Enjoy.
Neon, the effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end to what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made. Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than what you bring into it.
You look time to get blended. Got plenty of ice cold drinks? Since stock all day? Just another lousy day. Good, because I could always use more. Go work another shift at Xeno Fresh and meet with your contact. Then bring me back that package.
I haven't seen a leech in a while.
What?
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Ugh, they don't pay me enough to stick my hands in fish guts all day. Guess what I'm not having for dinner? If you... seafood, you win a prize.
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
finally off shift. Time to swing by Legrand's and get blended.
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Those damn chasm scales get everywhere.
Assembly
I even
complete.
found one in... Never.
Shift complete.
I suppose that is ours now.
I have to eat one more tube of troll for lunch.
Nice to see you again. Oh no, I happened to transmit some coordinates to you. My bad. I wonder what's over there. I'm up for doing this again. Bye.
You didn't hear this one. Those elliptic missiles. You see a welcome street?
We are triumphant.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks
You
for
look
your
like you
service.
could use... Ah, wonderful! Super A+, partner. We keep up like this and we will both be living very large. Yannick could always use more. Our clients are so eager, huh?
Hello.
current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Enjoy New Homestead.
Enjoy your visit here.
There is value to be found in looking back through history, provided one does not prove too freely.
Welcome to New Homestead.
It'd be nice to get away for a while.
New Homestead is a living history exhibit, but these are real people, so please be kind to them.
Do you need medical assistance? Great! Another tourist. Let me guess. You slipped on the ice and need a doctor to wrap your sprained ankle? I appreciate that you're trying to set me at ease, but that might as well be the same. Sorry for how I responded. It's not you, it's me. I'm just frustrated about all the non-native people I need to treat when our own still need help. Anyway, what can I do for you? I don't. They make a mockery of New Homestead culture. And on top of it, they're reckless. It's like I said before, I feel like I'm treating them more often than our own people. Actually, maybe there is. I have an idea that may be best suited for someone relatively unknown, instead of myself. I've got a mountain of work and a reputation to maintain. So I bought a realistic monster costume. The plan was to wear it, scare tourists away, and start a rumor about terrible creatures living on Titan. I figure that once word gets around, tourism will take enough of a dive to give me some relief. Oh, good. I was hoping not to have to do it myself, so I'm glad to have a volunteer. Here's the costume. I think this will work best on the surface, so just find a group and run up to them, acting like a convincing alien monster. With any luck, they'll run screaming and book the next flight out of here.
That's way more awesome.
Someone's got to talk to Joyce about these brownouts.
Hello.
Running this farm with my family.
We take vandalism seriously here. You don't mess with history.
Did you scare off those tourists yet? I'll bet they won't be coming back anytime soon. I'm just happy I was able to find someone willing to help with this ridiculous idea. Tell you what, if you want to come back later and do this for me a couple more times, I'll even let you keep the costume.
I kind of want to try food from that Chunks place. But do you have a spaceship? I want to get a spaceship when I'm older. They're so cool.
Hi there. Always nice seeing a new face.
Gosh, those folks in Sidonia may be closer to Earth, but we do a better job preserving its traditions. Yeah, I don't mind the tourists. They help the local economy.
Hello. Don't mind me. I love talking with off-worlders like you. Ah, someone new. Are you a tourist, or have you just moved to New Homestead? Well, there's lots to learn. You can always feel free to try one of the historical tours, or ask the locals about life here. I'm fascinated by the other worlds in the settled systems. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Oh, wonderful. What's New Atlantis like? Oh my, that sounds incredible. Ever since I overheard one of the tourists speaking about it, I've always wanted to go. We hear about it, of course, but we rarely get much exposure to other worlds beyond the people who come from them to visit our little colony. I wonder if I can convince Nathaniel to go on a trip there with me and our daughter. Do you mind if I ask you another question? Thanks. I promise not to take too much of your time. Is the Freestar Collective as lawless as I've heard? Really? That sounds nice, but what happens if there's a dispute? Who settles it? Do people really just take the law into their own hands at that point? Can people be trusted to do the right thing? Gosh, I'm sorry, you don't need to answer all of that. I'm just so fascinated by it all. Is it okay if I change the subject? Oh, thank you. Are there really planets full of plants, fresh air, and water? I've read about them. It seems incredible, doesn't it? I've only ever known Titan, and it's always so cold and drab. I've always dreamed of visiting one to breathe the air, feel the warmth of its sun, but my husband is reluctant to leave our home. Can I ask you something else? Thanks. I promise not to take too much of your time. Is space travel as exciting as it seems? Well, you've convinced me that I simply must go sometime. Most of us here have never left the surface of New Homestead. It's a point of pride among many people, but I've always been curious. Those are all the questions I have at the moment. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day for me.
My papa doesn't really like me talking to the tourists, but how else am I going to learn about out there? Hello? I'm not really supposed to talk with tourists, but I kind of want to anyway. And I don't think my papa is paying attention. You're not going to tell him, are you? Oh, thank you! I promise it'll be fun. I like talking to tourists. I get to learn so much about everywhere else, and they get to learn about here. Now what should we talk about? My mama says it's because he thinks we'd up and leave if we found out about the rest of the worlds out there. But I keep telling him, I love it here, and I love him, and I would never leave him. He doesn't believe it. He says the kids almost always want to leave when they grow up. But not me. Nope. I just want to visit somewhere else. Maybe. Not really. There's some, though. Most are around my age. We all go to school in the same room. I think it's pretty fun. And I get to be around my mama and my papa all day, so that's cool. They say we all have to work a little, because it takes all of us to make the community work. Just like on Earth a really, really, really long time ago. Someday, I think it'd be cool to see other places and do other things, but this is fine for now. I don't know. I've never been to any other schools. We mostly learn about the history of the Sol system and Earth and stuff like that, until we get old enough to go on our learning vacation. That's when we get to leave to go to school somewhere else for a few years, or travel and visit other worlds, try out jobs and stuff. Oh, I can't wait. Bye!
Don't stay outside for too long here on Titan. You'll freeze solid without the proper protection.
Heads up, if you're planning to go to Chunks,